Why? I literally asked you.
Because she asked me at the beginning, don't mention that. And, I told her, never ask me, don't do something.
Hello, everyone.
You wanted to copy me, right?
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing, Aylin?
Doing well, David. Thank you. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, to be honest.
You had a good week, didn't you?
I had a really good... How do you know?
A little birdie told me.
Yeah, I had a really good week. It was really peaceful. It was so chill. How was your week? How was your weekend?
My weekend was so good that I don't remember. No, actually, we already discussed that I am struggling with remembering anything.
Yes.
But one notable achievement was
Your nails.
Getting my nails
right?
done.
Your nails done. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. They're green with a little dot. I don't know if anyone can see. But yeah.
This is for our the people who are following us on YouTube can watch this. People who are on Spotify cannot, but you can. It's green for you guys on Spotify.
It's very, very nice deep green.
Yeah.
So that was the highlight of the week. I don't know what that says about me.
Yeah, well, that's nice. That's something.
Yeah.
How does it feel, by the way,
What?
to just get your nails done? Like, do you feel good about it after? How does?
Yeah, it's
Because
like
I don't have that.
it
feature
makes
in
you
my life.
feel. It makes you feel put together and like things are gonna be okay.
I see.
It's like
Things are gonna be
false
okay.
promise, yeah.
Okay, all right.
And like you're a worthy human being.
Nice.
But that's all very subjective. I don't think it really matters. It's
I
just
understand.
I got used to it.
Okay.
And yeah, now I can't go without it. It drives me crazy.
I see.
But yeah.
I also know that you had a situation in the morning in the taxi. Something crazy happened. What happened?
Yeah.
Istanbul transportation
There's-
stories.
There was so much traffic that came out of nowhere,
Mm-hmm.
of course. And then when we got here, this place is right in front of. Is it tramway? Like, what's the English tramway?
Tramway. Yeah. Tram.
Yeah, tram tracks.
Yeah. Tramva. Tramva abi.
So and then I'm like, oh, it's here. And then the taxi driver's like, okay, yeah, we stop right here. And I'm like, okay. And then I look back and the
Wow.
tram is coming.
So there's a taxi. You're in the
Yeah.
taxi, and then there's this tram
Yeah.
chasing you guys.
Yeah, basically. It's just following us.
Okay.
It's like a James Bond movie. And I'm like, come on, no. And then he's like, it's fine. I'm like, there's nowhere to stop, but I have to get out here and I'm already 20 minutes late.
Wow.
And then he's like, yeah, it's fine. We just stop. He waits. I'm like, okay. And then I had to pay with a credit card. And then the first time, like, I'm pressing on, I'm looking back. The tram is like right behind us. Like
Yeah.
it's towering above the car. And the tram driver is just like watching us, like staring. It's like
Yeah.
probably like, what are these people doing?
Yeah.
And then it failed. Like the first transaction failed. And then we had to, he's like, yeah, let's try it again.
Go
you
to
put in.
ATM abi.
But he's so chill about it. He's like, maybe we can try with a password. I'm like, we're like in the middle of the tracks,
Yeah.
like we're gonna die.
Yeah,
Anyways,
yeah.
so that was my morning.
I
So
see.
I might
see.
be a little disoriented.
Well, that story. But just 1 second. Were you in the European side of Istanbul
When?
when this thing happened?
No, I
The
was here on the Asian side.
Okay. I asked this because today we're going to be talking about Europe versus Anatolia. Istanbul, as you know, has two sides.
Hopefully.
European side, Anatolian
Hopefully
side,
everybody
Asian
knows.
side. Hopefully everyone knows. It's quite interesting. So Istanbul has this European side and Anatolian side, but to me, European side of Istanbul is Middle Eastern side of Istanbul, and Asian side of Istanbul is European side of Istanbul.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
That makes sense for you to feel about it that way now. But I think originally the European side was the European side.
When?
Back in the day, man.
I see.
I mean, we talked about it, but you got here 5 years ago, and I went to school on the European side.
Where?
What, like more than 10 years ago. I went to school in Ulus, so we would hang out around those areas, like sometimes Bebek, not much, but sometimes Bebek, sometimes Ortaköy. Like, right, we would just go wherever we could to just
Yeah.
sit and chill and talk and whatever. And it used to be a really, really fun time. And then it just kind of it started losing its the same vibe that was there. It's kind of, I think it's been transferring to the Asian side. But
Transferring to Asia. Okay.
I'm here to support the European side today. So
I'm here to support the Anatolian side today. I've been here for like 6 years, and out of the 6 years, 5 years I've been living in an Anatolian side of Istanbul. So one of the first things I don't like about European side, I mean, when you said Bebek, for instance, I feel like Bebek, Nişantaşı, such neighborhoods, it's like ego battle. Like you're like,
Oh, yeah,
you
100%.
dress to rock and just go around, and everybody has this high ego, and
Yeah.
that's one of my problems, that I don't think it's European.
yeah.
When you say European side, I mean this battle of ego. And then the
Are
second
you saying
thing,
there's no battle of egos in Europe?
no. I mean, it's just that it's not so. I mean,
Because there is.
yeah, there is
Big
probably, but still, comparing. I mean, I feel like people are more comfortable about how they dress in Europe, comparing to Asia,
Yeah.
I guess. And another thing is nature. I mean, there are more green nature areas in Anatolian side.
Yeah.
Are you saying that in the past there were more natural green places in European side? I don't
I
think
never
so.
said that. No.
Exactly.
But
That's what I say. That's why I think Anatolian side is better, because it's more green.
sure, but the European side
Animals.
has all. Actually, if we talk about Göktürk and stuff, like that's Istanbul now. I'm sorry.
mean, Göktürk, I guess.
It is. The
You
metro
you
is
said
going there.
past, like European side in the past, it was great.
Okay.
But Göktürk
It has
is like,
nothing to
what,
do
2
with
years?
forests and stuff, but wait, what? In the past? Okay. So yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, okay, so I said 10 years ago it was cool and fun.
Okay.
Okay. In terms of greenery, which is a completely different topic, that was never a strong suit. I think once you get to like the middle of the city, you don't really have that many green places. Middle of the city on the European side, I mean. But if we're talking about, I think like the historic essence of Istanbul,
Okay.
majority of it is on the European side. So I think that is why it matters. It's because historically, like the districts there and the buildings, architecture, whatever, like it represents old Istanbul that I think gets lost a little bit on the Asian side for me.
Exactly. You know what? I think that's exactly the reason I like Anatolian side more, because we got less tourists on this side.
Oh yeah.
And honestly, like that's what I say every time, that yes, if you visit Istanbul as a tourist, yes, Europeans, please go to European side. Stay on European side. European side is great, but we live here, and I mean, it's not really important for me, the historical sites and stuff.
Yeah.
For me, transportation, where I feel more comfortable living, neighbors, culture, lifestyle, and honestly, I've been living in Kadıköy for a long time. Specifically, I live in Caddebostan, and everybody is so chill and relaxed, and just, it's very nice. We have Caddebostan Sahil. Do you guys know Caddebostan Sahil is amazing? People just every weekend they go there, they hang out. You grab your beer, just sit on the grass next to a tree, chill. Feels like San Francisco to me, to be honest.
Really?
And then you've got Moda. You want something wild there, you go to Moda Sahil. Everybody's there, young people are playing music, dancing, just hanging around. We got Beykoz. It's peaceful, relax, chill. You want history, you want to see, beautiful picture of Istanbul. You go to Üsküdar, you go to Beylerbeyi specifically. My favorite spot. Great meyhanes, great rakı, Beylerbeyi. And yeah, I think there's a lot on Asian side, on Anatolian side. You wanna go for an amazing fish experience, seafood experience. Gebze, everyone knows there's this great places, seafood restaurants in Gebze.
Gebze, isn't it like?
Anatolian side.
Where is that?
It's too far. It's like Göktürk of Anatolia.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Right.
Somehow we
It's
can
where it's close to that like huge bridge, right?
say. Yeah, what bridge? I mean, the Bursa bridge you're talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah, I guess.
No,
I guess.
is it?
I'm not
Is it
sure.
not?
Okay. I don't want to comment wrong
That
right
to me is
now.
like a different country. I guess that's how people feel about
You live in
Göktürk.
a different country.
Yeah.
Yes, and so and also there's this saying Turks I've heard a lot. They say that you live in the Anatolian side, you make money in the European side.
Yeah, I know, but who wants to cross the bridge and cross the Bosphorus every day?
Take Marmaray.
I don't want to. It's
You don't
scary.
need to.
Yeah, but I mean, like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like if I were, okay, this battle is not gonna go well and is not been going well because honestly, I gotta admit, like, if I were picking a place to live now, I probably would pick Asian side. I'm so sorry. Like, this isn't even a fun debate anymore.
Yes.
But
thank you, Aylin.
But I think it still matters like what you would be showing to people if they were to come to visit. And I think the majority of the time you would still be spending on the European side. So we gotta just accept that there is merit to it. And there are super special places that aren't anywhere else in the world. But in terms of like living, it doesn't really make a difference. Like, for
see.
example, I love Hagia Sophia, you know?
I love
Hagia Sophia.
Of course, yeah.
It's like the most magical,
Wonderful.
beautiful place.
Wonderful. Especially when you look
ever.
at it from the ferry in the evening. It's like the sky is orange. It's a
Yeah.
very unique color, like
Yeah.
golden hour.
Yeah. Golden hour.
Golden hour?
For selfies. But yeah. That's like you can't find that anywhere else in the world. It's a place that has been a place of worship for multiple religions
Yeah.
throughout different empires, and here it is on the European side.
Yeah.
So there's definitely those things I think that you can't really compare. But in terms of like normal life, you know, if you're visiting to see, then definitely European side, like you said. But like better quality of life, I think is easier to find on the Asian side now
I see.
because there's more space. Like the big difference I think is because the European side used to be the popular one. There's no space anymore. It's so crowded. You can't get anywhere. There's so much traffic. There's so many people
Yeah, that's
everywhere.
one of my biggest problems. You cannot
Yeah.
go around easily.
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
European side.
Even if you're like, sometimes I think, okay, like maybe I should move somewhere else, whatever. But then I'm like, okay, yeah, Göktürk is far. But even if I were to move closer on the European side, sometimes it takes you just as long to get in between. Like if you're going from, I don't know, like Şişli to I don't know, Yeniköy, for example, like during traffic.
Okay.
I don't know why you would need to do that, but like
Why
for
would
example,
you want to do
I
that?
don't
But yeah,
know.
Şişli to Yeniköy.
You know, like it's gonna take you so long.
Yeah.
Probably more than an hour just standing, waiting in traffic. So yeah. So you win, man.
I have
Like,
just one comment.
I gave up really
I
easily.
just yeah, that was good. I have just one comment on European side.
Yeah.
Talking about fashion, I think that European
Oh,
side
okay.
is more fashionable. Specifically, I want to mention there's a shout out to Yenikapı Hacı Osman metro line. Everybody looks cool on that metro line. I don't know how it works. On Yenikapı Hacı Osman metro line, everybody looks fashionable. It's just like they walked out of a catalog in Hollywood. They just moved to Istanbul.
People
Everybody
in
looks-
Hollywood aren't
I don't know.
fashionable.
But guess what? People in Yenikapı Hacı Osman metro line are.
I'm saying they're probably more fashionable than
Yeah,
people
I
in
love
Hollywood.
that metro line. Like every time people look really nice, and also you get to cross the Haliç.
Yeah.
That's really beautiful. And one of the things now, since Aylin gave up on European side, I'm giving some credit to
I'm
European
so
side.
sorry.
Cihangir ya. Yani
Cihangir.
Cihangir çok iyi bence.
Yeah, no, it's totally. I love Cihangir.
Cihangir is nice.
It's cool. But the thing is that you have that here as well, and I think even more of it, of that vibe.
not Cihangir. Cihangir is very unique because of the architecture.
I mean, yeah.
Culture. I mean, it's very selected. There's a thing about Cihangir. I'm not sure should I say it or not.
What?
It's a Cihangir culture, guys. Cihangir solcusu culture falan.
In the summer, I think the first week that I came here, I was in Cihangir and I met this British man who was having breakfast. And then I was like, Because I think he asked me, like, I was talking to my friend in English, and he was like, "Where are you guys from? Like, why do you
Yeah.
sound the way you do?" And then we asked him back. We were like, "Where are you from?" And he's like, "I'm from England, but he's like, I came here and I just loved it, bought an apartment, and I haven't gone anywhere else ever since."
I bought an apartment.
So yeah, like he
Where?
just in Jahangir. He
In
just
Jahangir, wow.
he came, he saw, he conquered. Like it's just he's like, I don't go anywhere. Like this
Yeah.
is just I love my apartment. I have the nicest view. I mean, I guess he's well off as well. But yeah, he's just been in Jahangir for the last 5 years.
Yeah.
And comes to this breakfast place every day. It's interesting. He actually
Where
like
is the breakfast
developed a
place?
whole in Jahangir, but
No, I mean, do you know the name? Is there some famous
I don't
good
remember.
breakfast places there?
but it was really good breakfast. But I don't remember the name now. It was so long ago.
Okay. But they've got this,
Yeah.
there's this very, very nice cocktail place if you're looking for good cocktails in Jahangir. Geik.
Oh yeah.
I think
know
everyone
Geik.
does know
Yeah,
about Geik.
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah.
nice, really nice. Especially, I like it when you go there, you grab your cocktail and have a little walk
Yeah.
on the stairs.
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
have the
You can
view
just
of
chill
Bosphorus.
outside, yeah.
I like
They
the
have really
vibe
good
there.
espresso martinis.
Really? Didn't try espresso martini. I'm a whiskey sour guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Why the look?
I feel like whiskey sour is
Judgmental
also
Aylin again.
it's also like we were talking about like psychopaths and stuff, and
Yeah.
and whiskey sour also reminds me of that profile of a person. I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean, not profile of rich people. So.
Why? I literally asked you.
Because she asked me at the beginning, don't mention that, and I told her never ask me, don't do something, because I'm gonna do
So
it.
basically, if you want David to do something, you have to tell him not to do it.
No,
Now.
or maybe yes, I don't know. Yes.
Okay, where were we at? Party, Jahangir. Yes.
Parties.
Yes.
I would say parties.
Parties, still parties are on the European side. Parties, okay, wait, not parties. Parties are probably here. But if you want to go to
Not
a
really.
music event,
Yeah.
they're on the European side.
Yeah.
So in that sense, like, it's definitely better.
I would say that Kadikoy has more like artistic approach,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and also house party culture in Kadikoy.
That's
Because
what
in
I was
Kadikoy,
thinking.
we're like it's a very close community. Everyone knows everybody, and you just go to your friend's place, and they invite some other friends over, and then you go to another house, and
Yeah.
you keep switching places. But we also have a place I still didn't have a chance to visit, but I've seen pictures, videos, and my friends always go in there. Gazhane.
Okay.
Gazhane. It's
Haven't
like a
heard of it.
museum and a place to hang out in Kadikoy. It used to be a factory, if I'm not mistaken, right? Was it a
Something like a smeltery or factory or something.
yeah, something like that. Yeah, and
Industrial building.
industrial building. Yes, and now they turned it into a music arena kind of a thing, like a venue, and
That's cool.
it's wonderful. It's really good. But yes, I agree. I mean, still, I've been to some house parties, and the quality ones are always in Nişantaşı, I would say. But there's also one place in European side I love the most, Balat. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
And there's this amazing restaurant there I would like to mention. Smelt and Co. If you like fish, if you're like pescatarian restaurant, Smelt and Co. is definitely an amazing place. It's got really nice, cute little cafes there.
Yeah.
Balat.
Now that you mentioned a dietary preference, one thing I think the the Asian side does really well is a variety of diets that aren't common in Turkey. Like there's vegan places, there's vegetarian places,
Many
and
vegan
you don't really see that often everywhere else you go. But then when I'm walking around here, I notice like vegan coffee, like latte, for example, vegan this. Like it's more normal to advertise that, which is kind of like more Western thing, I think.
Yes.
Like you see, it's more common in the West now than
True,
here.
true. I
Still.
mean, in Kadikoy, we've got
But-
many vegan restaurants,
Yeah.
many vegetarian places.
Yeah, and I really want to try all of them. Like, I don't know, because you're just not used to it, I think, or I'm not used to it in Turkey, because I think even like maybe even 10, 15 years ago there wasn't such a variety of different options, and I always appreciate it because it's
Yeah.
fun. That's, moving on from eating deer and frog. I want to
Oh yeah,
I
can
want to
never
have some
forget
vegan
that.
food.
Yes, yes, some vegan food.
Oh my
after eating
God.
Deer,
You know what I had
frog, and-
yesterday? This is a really, really bad
Oh my
thing
God!
now.
Stop this.
I know.
Stop eating animals.
My dad brought salami that has a percentage of bear in it.
Of ya yani your dad is targeting all animals abi yani ne yapıyorsunuz ya?
And I
Yapmayın.
didn't believe him because he brought it for my granddad. It's like a very special salami, and I didn't.
Bear?
Yeah, it's bear and pork like mixed.
I feel like your dad is gonna
So
come for
weird.
me one day. He's gonna come for me one day.
But yeah, anyway, I tried a little piece.
And
It was okay, but now I had bear. Like I don't know what's going on this month,
What
But
did
yeah.
Aylin eat this week?
this
yeah,
week,
it's
yes,
such a weird-
exactly.
We're
I-
gonna ask this every week now.
Every week, yeah, please remind us every time that we need to ask Aylin, what did you eat this week? You had sushi, deer,
Yeah.
frog, oh my God.
Bear.
I mean, like, what's happening?
I don't know.
I had really healthy food, Just I these days I'm going vegetarian. I'm not eating meat because I love animals. And
Actually.
this week, yeah.
Oh, this week.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
for this
this
week.
week, this
Okay.
week.
Yeah, because I remember you eating animal things like the week before that.
It's like, okay.
So I'm like, what are you
All right.
We should all be eating more vegetarian though.
Yeah, don't
Just-
eat animals. Don't eat random animals.
No, do whatever you want, but
So, it was great talking about this districts and stuff. I would like to, mention to our audience that
yes.
we would. I have some questions for them actually.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think? Please comment, and if you're listening to us on Spotify, you can send us email at info@meettotalk.cafe. And the question number one, I'm gonna ask, where do you think is the most gangster district in Istanbul? Is it European side or is it Anatolian side?
Okay.
Do you want to ask something?
Well, I guess yeah, if you had to live for the rest of your life trapped on one of those sides, which one would it be, European or Asian side?
Yeah, let's.
I don't know. I always ask these trapped questions.
Question. Yeah, that's super weird. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that later. So, yeah, please I'm so curious, guys. Please comment and let us know which side of Istanbul do you find more attractive to live, more peaceful.
And maybe also tell us what your experience with Istanbul is. Like, are you local? Did you come here recently? Because I think it can change depending on that as well.
Yeah, certainly. And also, please feel free to comment about our topics. Since we are talking about Istanbul, we are trying to cover. We try to have meetings with Aylin and brainstorm about some topics. And but we would love to get your opinion. Honestly, this is so sincere. Please let us know.
What would you like to hear about? What's interesting to you? If there's anything that we can, research, find out more about.
Yeah. That would be an interesting challenge if they challenge us also on the topics and everything. Great, wonderful. Any final word you would like to say?
Final word. Long live European side.
Long live Anatolia, yeah.
This
of
was
course.
like my most or I should say least proud battle of my life.
Yeah.
I gave up right away. But sometimes you gotta just give up.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's alright.
And just
don't
be
worry.
honest, be truthful, give up.
Don't worry, yeah. Don't worry.
I'm not worried, yeah.
So, thank you for listening to us.
Yes.
It's so exciting
Sevgili
for me.
dinleyiciler.
Sevgili yolcu, what was that?
Yolcular.
Yolcular. Kendine çok iyi bakın.
Evet. Haftaya görüşürüz.
Haftaya görüşürüz.